closing up the coolant valves for the heater. So I just got them closed. I had to use some brake release to actually close the line. So this is the air conditioner unit under here, and the hoses go all the way back to heaters in the back. So it's pretty rough, but I was able to get them closed, so now I can drain them up top. I had to use some of the spray to loosen them, and I had to use some pliers, hit it a couple times. So we got both the heaters out, and now the lines, there's two lines, two coolant lines. Plugged them up, just dripped on me there. You can see what's going there, just draining as I'm going. Kind of messy work. Battery line for the heaters, electrical. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling them back as we go. So under here, I have a mask and some goggles on because there's pretty bad rust, but I'm working on the heater line, the coolant line, and the old valves that I had were very difficult to close and to close down. So I decided I would put in some new valves in case I want to need to ever do some work on it. So I made basically a loop that I'm going to disconnect the old coolant line and pop these suckers on. So I got some the old tubing that I had that was in great conditions, shark bite valves. Just popped them on. Usually you're supposed to use these for PEX, but I figured it would work out and put some rubber tubing on with the old rubber tubing, the right size, and then got some clamps and tightening it up. And I'm gonna go see how it goes. So. Bobby?
I'm ripping out the floor.
Nice. Getting there, getting there.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're gonna also rip out the ceiling today. So we have some of these poles to pull out here. We're gonna try to keep them, but then otherwise we are gonna start ripping out the ceiling and the floor today. So exciting times.
Yep.
All right, so today, working on removing the air conditioner. We were debating or not if we were gonna keep it, but we decided to remove it and figure out something else in the future. We took off the cover of it. There were screws on the sides of it for the cover. Took those off already, and what I'm gonna be doing next is disconnecting all this wire here so that I can take off this faceplate here and then go from there. So it looks like what I'm gonna be working with is just little bit right there, taking those off, loosen them. I do have the battery disconnected, so I don't want to get zapped or anything like that. But here we go. So we got the air conditioner out, and now that we have wires that I'm going to be tracing back and basically pulling them out since we don't need them anymore. So I'll show you what I'm working with here. As you can see, the air conditioner is out. All the lines are up there that I'm pulling out. Up to our gray fuse box up there. Well, we got the air conditioner lines out. Yeah, it was something, as you can tell from here. Yeah, it was something, and it was nasty because it was under it. It was great, but you know, it worked out. We got it out, so happy about that. All right, friends, so here's our issue. We bought this bus, and we knew we had some damage on the exterior, so we're gonna go ahead and try to replace it. It's some fiberglass work and see how it goes. So I'll show you what we're dealing with here. So this is the exterior. As you can see, there's some pretty gaping holes there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this out and basically re-fiberglass over it. So I'll show you what we're working with on the inside here. So we got this foam out already, but as you can see, there's a gap and hole that I'm gonna go ahead and cut around, and we're gonna try to build it back in without causing too much damage. So wish us luck.